Yes, people, welcome to the Red Pitch Podcast. Today I'm joined by, well, guy to my right. He's in a great mood. Great mood. D-Man, Newcastle fan from the 90s. Max, how you doing, bro?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Thanks for having me on, man. I'm in good spirits, man. Good spirits. Good to see you, man. Good to see you.
I know this, man. And then to the bottom, we got CW from BK Sports, all the way from the US. How you doing, my bro?
I'm good, man. Appreciate you having me on, brother. Under these
No.
circumstances, but good to be here nonetheless.
Yeah, no worries. Scants, how's the mic going, man?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you now, man. Listen, let's get into this. Let me just drop the intro and then we'll get it. Yes, people. Listen, we live. Listen, man, I just want to get straight into it because I want to get this out the way. And then after today, I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing. So listen, D-Man, I'm going to let you start off because obviously, you know, Newcastle beat us in the first leg of the Carabao Cup in our own backyard.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Listen,
What's the score?
Boy, I don't even know, you know. Listen, it's poor. We didn't even get a goal. It was absolutely poor display. I'm at that point now where I'm like, Arteta, I think it might be that time, man, because you're looking very stale. You've got no plan B. Tactics are all set up wrong. No, you know, we need attackers. No one seems to be coming in. Listen, I'm going to let you take the floor because Newcastle, I think, were excellent, man, especially in the midfield. We know Gomes was out, and I thought, you know, I was rubbing my hands thinking, okay, probably, you know, the best midfielder out. We got a slight chance, but nah, overrun, man. What did you make of it anyway?
Yeah, well, a couple things to start. Just want to double check with the panel. Am I the only one who won a game midweek? Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
What about the weekend? What about the weekend gone? Am I the only one that won a game? I don't know. Yeah.
Boy, looks like it.
Boy, it is what it is. It is what it is. But for those who don't know, it finished Arsenal 0, Newcastle United 2 at the Emirates. Yeah. But
everyone knows, right? Everyone knows.
Yeah, well, you know, just to remind people. But like you said, innit? Like we didn't have Bruno G, you didn't have Saka in it. But without Bruno, a lot of people thought, you know, that would hurt us significantly. He's one of our best players, one of our most important players. But listen, we fielded this. Both teams fielded a strong lineup. I actually went to the game, which was good. But listen, as far as away performances goes, that's probably one of the best you'll see like all season. The man management from the goalkeeper to Isak, which we'll get onto, absolutely excellent. Yeah, I thought it wasn't a back to the wall job for the whole game. I thought we actually took it to you in the first half. We didn't stand off for you. We actually pressed high, created chances, and we got our just rewards. And obviously, Isak, the man of the moment. You know, you guys know all about that. Trying to beg him to come join your club, which I don't understand because you can't afford him. No one in this panel can afford him, but that's another story. But listen, he came. People saying it's his audition, whatever it is, whatever you want to call it. He came and he made your defenders look average. Yeah, he made Saliba and Gabriel look average for 60 minutes. Yeah, and we get the goal. Fair enough. Maybe gets the run of play because you missed a few sitters, Martinelli, namely. But again, second half starts, didn't sit back. Well worked goal for the second one. Isak again involved, but Gordon gets the goal. And from then, that's when we showed you lot can't break us down. We showed our defensive capabilities. Yeah, remember Sven Botman out for 10 months. That's his second game back, 90-minute game. Absolutely bossed it. I could go through if you got Lewis Hall, best left back in the league, currently on form. Absolutely bossed whoever it is, Trossard, whoever it is on the right hand side. Dan Burn has been our best centre back, you know, of the season. Shows why. But what I will say is Sandro Tonali, yeah, he's the difference maker in this run that we're in, right? and he showed Declan Rice and what's the other guy's name, Thomas Partey, how to run a midfield by himself. Yeah, by himself. He did a 2-man job by himself. Yeah. But yeah, man, happy days. Listen, what I will say, the tie's not over. It's half time because you lot could get an early goal in the second leg and change everything. And also, 4 weeks is a long time in football. Forms can change.
Yeah.
So, but as far I predicted a narrow loss and I would have taken it. Most Newcastle predicted a draw, but to go 2-0 up, amazing, absolutely amazing. Credit to Eddie Howe, man. Credit to him. I'm his biggest. I'm one of his biggest critics, so I have to give him credit where it's due. Like what he's done recently, I can't fault him, man. I can't fault him.
I mean, you lot on how many game now winning streak?
7 straight in all competitions. Conceded 2 goals. I can't remember when he got. I think we scored like 18 or 20 goals or something like that. But yeah, very impressive.
See that's some good momentum. But will you continue to? Who have we got next? Anyway, Villa?
Well,
Is it? No, not Villa.
Well, in the cup we've got Bromley FA Cup, and then we've got
Wolves.
Wolves.
Yeah.
Wolves. Yeah, I'm going up to that one as well. Wolves at home, but I think we've got five games and 4 of them at home, and away game Southampton.
Oh, that's another 3 points then. Listen, man, Newcastle on some fine form. Listen, I'll come to you, man, BBK. What are you making of Arsenal's recent performances?
I don't know who we are, mate. I don't think we have an identity anymore. Like when I watch the team, I don't recognize the team from the 2023 season or the 2022-2023 season. Now it's like we were playing against Newcastle and we were crossing balls in against Dan Burn. Dan Burn wants you to cross it. He wants him, and matter of fact, it was Botman that headed flick on that header for that free kick, right?
Yeah.
So these men are aerial. That's what they do. I don't understand what we're trying to do anymore as a team. Is that we're out of ideas, just like you said. It's like we've gone stale. Like Bukayo Saka 100%. Used to give us a moment of magic on the right hand side, and now that he's gone, the team is like other men in the team are getting exposed. Like there's nothing on the now. If Martinelli bends that around the keeper and it goes in, it's a different game. But that's the difference, because it wasn't a clear-cut chance that Isak got. It was just the first to return. Yeah, he was just, and that's what top strikers do. And like B-Man said, when we got into their box, bro, there were bodies everywhere around our players. When Isak he was in the box dribbling, bro. He had that much. He made Saliba and Gabriel look timid. And we are, even not just us, but rivals as well, have put this center back pairing as being the best in Europe. Up there with the Van Dijks and the Kanates and the Militaos and the Rudigers of the world. And these men, they look timid because they know none of those Newcastle players went to bed like, oh man, we got to face Havertz tomorrow. They lost no sleep. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I can tell you that Gabriel and Saliba were probably up late texting one another like, bro, what we're gonna do with this brother? Because he's on smoke right now. I just like you said, I think Scance was the one who said on the last stream with Specs that we needed a 2-goal lead to go to Newcastle to have a chance.
Yeah.
To win this tie. And I agree. But now the reality is we've got a 2-goal deficit. So you man said the tie is not over, bro. I think this is over, bro.
Yeah, it's game up.
I think it's over.
It's done. It's done, man.
I think it's done. It's not done. It's not done.
It's done. It's done because Newcastle team came to the Emirates and their away fans are in the game, bro. Newcastle, you go to St. James, we up there playing piano with God. How do you get away with that? How do you get away with putting the away fans that, bro? What is it?
Yeah.
Listen, you got to sit somewhere. You got to sit somewhere. You know what I mean?
In the clouds, man.
Yeah, but big up to Newcastle, man. If there was one manager that was going to make a tactical adjustment to see that game out, it was going to be Eddie Howe, because Arteta has really shown me that when everything is not going right, that he has the tactical nous to make an adjustment to change the game, and it doesn't always have to be a sub. It can be an in-game tactical adjustment, but I've yet to see him do that against another manager who is performing well. And to be honest, this is a Newcastle team that I was expecting to see last year and the year before. I think they're just finding
100%.
Because Tonali is actually back and clicking. And the last one I'll make is the fact that they came to the Emirates without Bruno G and did that to us. If we go somewhere without our best midfield, I know Arsenal fans, like Arsenal fans, but we would have that excuse ready in case we lost. Like, hey man, we didn't have our best midfield, and we went there and laid an egg. But these men came because they're well coached, well drilled, and right now that midfield is probably the best informed midfield along with Liverpool in the Premier League.
Yes, and I thought he ran out of ideas when I saw Havertz take over the right wing role in the second half. And you got Raheem Sterling sitting on the bench. He doesn't even get off. I just thought, he's lost it. He's lost it. I don't know with Raheem. I don't know what's going on there. I know he's been injured for the last few games, but even when he was there,
not really
getting much. He's not really being used. I don't understand that.
Arteta, like I told you before, man, Arteta likes to control everything, innit? He don't like mavericks, and Raheem's not. I don't call him a maverick, but he needs to feel free, innit? You need them players to do what they want, not like, you need to be back. Because all I've heard is, he doesn't like him defensively. Like, don't worry about defensively. You lot had the best defense for the last 2 seasons. You've got Rice back there who sweeps up everything. You've got Partey. Why are you worried about defensively? Like, let the man play. Let the man play football and do what he does best at the end of the day. Like I said it last week, I thought that Newcastle get at least a draw. That's what I was saying. And if they do lose, as long as it's less than 1 goal, I think Newcastle going through. And I agree. I think the tie is over. I know 4 weeks is a long time, but if Newcastle keep all their players fit between now and that game, I can't see Arsenal getting anything out of that game, because realistically, what's going to change in their attack wise? What are they going to do to change their attack?
True.
You get what I mean? It's not, and you get what I mean. It's like Jesus. Everyone's saying, Jesus is back, but me and Cav said it before. It's just a purple patch. You get what I mean? He scored them 3-4 goals. What's he done since then?
Yeah, I will say the last.
So we need to dip in the window.
Yeah, and Newcastle, and I said it. I said it like beginning of the season. Cav will like back me up on this. I said Newcastle for me are dark horses for 5th place. I mean, not 5th place, but 4th place, because they're only playing 1 game a week. When they play 1 game a week, they can spend all their energy in that 1 game, knowing that they've got a week off to rest. And you've seen it in their form now. Like D-Man said, they went there, they didn't sit back like they did 2 years ago when they parked the bus and everyone had a big complaint about it. You get what I mean? But this year you went there and you played for it. And you've got the athletic midfield to deal with Arsenal.
That's the big.
Like BBK said, our midfield, your midfield, so athletic, we can deal with most midfields in the league. You get what I mean on our day. So the midfield battles where it was won. I said that to Cav when we did our little preview. I said the midfield is where it's going to be won, and it showed on Tuesday, man. The midfield, and like you said, Isaac was clinical.
And what you said there, Arsenal had their full strength midfield there. We didn't, and that says a lot. But what I will say is that the positive thing that I have is that the last 2 times Arsenal come to St. James's Park, they've had 1 shot on target in each game. And they've been P-rollers. So we can limit Arsenal offensively, but we just have to manage the game properly, not get too overconfident. And if we do that, we should go through. But you never know.
Come on. It's going to be, on a what's it called? A Wednesday night, 8 o'clock kickoff is going to be peak, man. There's certain places, in certain type places you don't want to go at 8 o'clock in a midweek game. And that's one. And Newcastle's one of those places. It's not about being overconfident. It's just that Newcastle's a tough place to go. Like, regardless if they're in form or not, you're always going to get a game there. And the one thing I did like about Eddie Howe, I've noticed in the last 5 games, is he's adapted. Where the season when you got into the Champions League, it was all gun-ho, play that way for 90 minutes. Where now it's like, after 60 minutes, it's like how Liverpool been this season with Slot. When you're 2-0 up, you shut down the game, you decrease, you're not all out. You're conserving energy, and that's what I like about Eddie Howe. You can see that this year he's adapted to not this year, but the last 6-7 games, you can see he's adapted his style, thinking, right, we're 2-0 up. Let's
Conserve it.
conserve the energy, get ready for the next game.
Because we can play with more control. The reason why we don't control game, but we play with more control, and that's because Sandro Tonali is playing in the 6th position, which allows Bruno to play further up. But he brings that calmness to our team. And me, Jefferson, Ace and 90s, man, we were screaming this from the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
When he wouldn't play him, and when he did play him, he put him in the 8th position and Bruno in the 6th. It wasn't working.
Yeah.
Put him in the 6th, and you'll see what can happen. So, he's come to his senses. I've given credit for that, but it just, some of the games that we lost and didn't win, Palace, West Ham, and all them things there, he should have learned from it. But listen, he's doing it now, and that's the main thing. And we're flying at the moment, so can't really complain.
Yeah, it's good. I think with Arsenal, we just need to, for us to stand any chance in that second leg, we've got to make a couple attacking signings in this window, and in the second leg, just go for it, just go all out.
But would you make them signings like just for the sake of finishing strong this season when you probably got a plan in the summer to sign some attacking players?
Yeah, but do you know what? Considering like we're still in Champions League, are we still in the title race?
Yeah,
maybe 30% in the title race, and we still got FA Cup. Hopefully, we can win on Sunday against Man United. But I would, because it's clear to see from. I don't think we got enough firepower to finish now to the end of the season to actually go on a good run and have a good fight at what we got left in these cups. So I definitely feel we need to make some attacking signings. I think Real McCoy, shout out to you, says Eddie Howe is rubbish. Isaac makes him look good.
Come on. Like, again, I am not Eddie Howe's biggest fan, yeah? But to say that he's rubbish and it's just Isak making him good, first of all, Isak weren't this complete striker when he come to Newcastle, So Eddie Howe improves players and his all-round game, and Isak even said that, yeah? And
yeah,
for a manager to get us to save some relegation and get us into Champions League that very next season, you're not rubbish, bro. You're not. Yeah. And look at the teams we beat in this season. Yeah. We've drawn with Liverpool, we've beaten Man United, beaten Tottenham twice, beaten Aston Villa,
Chelsea
in the cup. You know what I mean?
Beat us twice.
Beat you twice. You know what I mean? You're not rubbish. And listen, he's not the greatest manager, but he's very good. He's very good. And I have to admit, and he's doing a great job. And it's not just Isak, Look what he's done for Lewis Hall. Look what he done for Joe Linton. Yeah? Even Murphy's balling right about now. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man.
I like Murphy, I do like Murphy, man. Murphy, he's one of them players. He gets the job done.
He does. He's streaky, though, isn't he?
He does it well.
Does the basics well, innit? It just basically do the basics well.
Yeah, and he's linked up with Isak. He's linked up with Isak. Like their telepathy, mate. They've got like 8 assists. I think 8 assists or 7 assists that he's done for Isak so far. Yeah, he's balling at the moment, man.
Yeah, we can't wait. I mean, this whole waiting for the summer thing has been going on. If Arteta was his first season or second season, I could say that. But 5 years in, we can't do this whole wait till the summer, bro. You might not be here in the summer because even the most faithful Arsenal fans are starting turning on him now. Because there's a Photoshop going around of Arteta looking at his watch, talking to the referee. Well, how dare you, bro?
Yeah, that's it.
We have a yellow card. We have 9 yellow cards for time. We lead the league in time wasting.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you, he's losing it, bro. He's losing it, and his most faithful defenders are running out of excuses.
I'm with Cap. I would say bring the transfers forward, because even if you don't do anything this season, at least they're up and running and used to the team ethic and stuff before the season starts. Because there's no hope. Like, say, I don't know, you bring in Lookman, for instance. He ain't gonna be used to the patterns of player stuff. You want him up and running for the start of next season. So at least he got 6 months to get embedded in the team and get ready for the new season. I know January's hard to think, but if you think the season's going away, like, then bring the transfers along if you can, man. I'd like, for Liverpool, if they got stuff going for the summer, I want them to bring it in now. Like, if we're going for the league now, try and bring it forward.
But the thing is, with Arsenal, they need a striker, right? So who is reasonably available now that they can go and get like in January? That's going to really, improve that team, because Jokeris ain't leaving till the summer. Yeah. Unless you go for Osimhen. That's the only one.
But Jokeris has got a thing though. He's got release clause, isn't it?
But that's for the summer, isn't it? That's for the summer.
No, it can activate. No, I think in the summer it's cheaper. I think it's in January it's 80-something million. In the summer it's only 65.
Okay. Well,
but I think Jokeris has come out and said he wants to stay to the end anyway, till summer. So that's how. Obviously, Osimhen, and I heard he's only available 55 mil. Osimhen.
Yeah, why are people not snapping him up? I don't get it. Why are they not?
Strange. What I'm saying.
I don't rate him anyway.
I don't think he's that great, but he could do a job. He could do.
He's better than what we got, so that's why I take him.
Yeah, definitely. But I don't rate him, man. That Italian tax, man. I don't rate him.
Italian tax is real. I agree there, but it's better than what we got, bro. The ball found Kai Havertz in the box. He's 4 yards out and acting surprised. The ball hit him, bro.
Yeah,
exactly. Bro, how are you're a striker in the box? You should always expect the ball to find you and be the first to react to it. Man acted surprised and the ball hit his shot. Bro, the goalie was shocked. What was this? Newcastle goalie was planted like, what the hell just happened? He was expecting the ball to go in the net, bro.
Yeah, that was bad.
We are. Like, if there's a top striker conversation going around in the league right now, bro, Arsenal fans, we have to be quiet. We can't participate. Unless we're talking about center backs, right winger.
We know who the best striker in the league right now is, isn't it? I saw you on Spex's podcast the other day. I saw you on Spex's podcast talking about Haaland. No, it's Isak.
No. See, the thing is, what we're saying is we've all agreed that Isak is a better all-round striker.
Okay, yeah.
Where Haaland's the out-and-out goal scorer. That's what we're trying to say. But he's basically trying to say that he's better than Haaland. But we're saying no. As a gunman, you're saying that Haaland is the gunman. That's what I'm saying. Like, he's saying that if Isak's in Man City team, would do that. And we're like, yeah, but no, because the team's built for Haaland.
I guarantee you, though, if Isak plays for Liverpool or Ireland or Liverpool or Arsenal, he matches Haaland. No, I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm not saying that. We were just trying to point out that they're two different. Oh yeah, they're very two different. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah. And then he's trying to say about Henry's better than Shearer, or Shearer's better than Henry, and we're like, but
no, he's not.
But we're saying, but Haaland, but Isak and Henry are basically the same type of player.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? So that's what it was about. It's the same guy.
I got a question for D-Man though. Like when Liverpool was signed Isak, were you scouting him? Were you aware of who he was before Newcastle?
I knew he was, yeah. I didn't know a great deal about his goals or his record and that, but yeah, I knew who he was. I've seen him play a couple because I follow Spanish football and that, and I saw him a couple of times in that, but I didn't think. Yeah, go on.
So you see the question you asked earlier about who would Arsenal reasonably go get right now in the January transfer window. I'm like, that question is not for us to answer as fans, bro. We have a scouting department who's paid to do this.
Yeah.
The same way Newcastle scouting department are paid and they went and found a gem. How much was he?
63 million. And the thing is, I'm gonna say it was lucky, but the reason why we went for him, I don't know if people know, is that we drew 3-3 with Man City, right? And Callum Wilson got injured on the Sunday, I think it was, after the game. So the Monday, because the transfer window was almost ending, we just said to them, it was a punt in the dark, a shot in the dark. We want him. How much? They said 63. It was in our budget. Done it. So by the Tuesday, it was over here. So we were scouting for a while, but I think we was going to wait till later to try and get him, kind of thing. But yeah, we won't say it was a panic buy, but because Callum Wilson got injured, we just accelerated it.
Yeah, it sounds like a panic buy because it was late in the transfer window, because it was close to the window being ended. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like you had a scouting department with a list of names in case this happened, and they did the business, and now it's working well. Meanwhile, we're over here taking Chelsea's rubbish as if we haven't learned from the fast 4 or 5 players we got from Chelsea. We didn't learn from the Petr Cech and Willian and the David Luiz's of the world. And
I personally believe I think Arsenal are going to go for Jokeris in the summer. I don't think Isak's the number one target. Because they can't afford him anyway, but I just don't think. I think they got their eyes on Jokeris, and I think he's probably agreed that he's interested, and I think they'll get the deal done. That's what I think.
I think
don't
Sesko's our number one target, you know, because
Yeah.
obviously we were going for him in the summer. Arteta likes Sesko's profile. He seems to like him, so
Would you
I've
be
got a
happy with
feeling
it?
it's Sesko. Not really, you know.
Nah.
If we couldn't get anything else, then fair enough. But he's not my first. He's not in my first choice, my first list. No way. He's not clinical enough, and I don't know if he can come over to the Prem and fit right in. Where I think Gyökeres, he's got experience playing in England, well for Coventry, but and Swansea or whatever. But I think Gyökeres will come in and settle a lot quicker. So he would be on my list. Osimhen would definitely be on my list. You know, Nunes maybe leaving Liverpool.
Nunes, you take Nunes.
Do you know what is weird? I've always liked Nunes, isn't it? Right. If we could get Nunes on the cheap, I would take Nunes, you know. I would take him. I feel that Nunes has got something. He's still got something in there. Maybe he's
there, but
I think there's something there, but it's just I think because like for Liverpool this season, I think he's improved. His all-round game's been a lot better. Like his link-up play and stuff like that. But I think the way Liverpool play now, you don't get as many chances like he did with Klopp. So he has to be more clinical. So he's not really clinical enough. I still think, like you, Kev, I think there's a player in there. I like Nunes. But
maybe he needs to be the main man.
Yeah,
somewhere.
I think that's what
he
it
needs
is.
to come and be the main man. Let's see. But well, that's a nice segue onto Liverpool anyway, because before we got into the game yesterday, I've just seen breaking from David Ornstein. He said Liverpool could consider a move for Kvaratskhelia from Napoli if he leaves in January. Liverpool not actively seeking a winger, but they're alerted to the situation. So if it becomes an opportunity, you know, Kvaratskhelia, you know, could be a possibility for Liverpool as well. But getting on to yesterday's game,
they'll do it as well. You know, that's what they did with Diaz, isn't it? We were waiting for the summer for Diaz, and then Tottenham went for him and said, "Okay, we'll step on your toes and take him." So they've got previous for doing it, man.
That'll be a good signing, man. But yesterday, obviously, you lost the game. I don't think it was one of Liverpool's best performances. That's 2 games now without a win and haven't looked great in both games. Do you think it's catching up to you? Finally catching up, the tiredness and the little run you were going on?
Not really, because like me and you talking offline, Liverpool had a break, innit? Slot gave them a break after the West Ham game. So they all went all around the world, and all jetted off. So it gave them a couple of days rest, and they didn't start back training until last Thursday before the Man United game. So I think they're out of rhythm, really. To be honest with you, the last couple of games out of rhythm. I think yesterday wasn't a good performance. I think they basically just tried to conserve energy in that game. They didn't really step it up. They could have stepped up when they wanted. You saw once Spurs scored, you see the difference in the tempo of Liverpool. They just upped the gears just like that. Could have got an equaliser, but we didn't deserve anything from the game. I would have said a draw would probably been a decent result. I would have been happy with a draw, but a 1-0 win away from home. We're going back to Anfield. It's nothing too big. I'm not being big and say, yeah, we'll definitely win it, but I'm confident that going back to Anfield win the game. And then we played Accleston Stanley on Saturday, so no first team players who really played that game. I reckon the only players you probably see from the first team squad is Kelleher, Elliott, Nunes will probably play, Kwanzaa, Endo. I think those are the only players who'll be in and around that game on Saturday. For what I've heard from Jonathan Pearce, all the rest of them can be given the day off, so ready for next week.
Okay.
And then Spurs played well though. You can't even knock Spurs. Spurs played well, man. You can see Ange really thought about the game. He didn't go gun ho. I thought that Archie Gray was brilliant, man. I really rate that kid, man. He's a really good player.
He's good.
He's playing centre back, and that's not his main position, man. Jed Spencer's been finally let out the gulag. He's been playing well.
He played well, yeah.
He had another good game.
Do you think they should have had a red card?
Oh well, to be fair, like everyone's saying the first yellow card was soft, but realistically,
It's a yellow.
He dived in like that. Like if he didn't jump over him, he would have caught him, innit? So that's a foul. Like it's reckless tackle. And then the second one, well, you saw the second one, and then So and we got punished as well for it because our player gets injured, he gets treated for it, he has to go off the pitch. How does that make any sense? And then where does the ball go? Where our left back is. You get what I mean? So don't get me wrong. Like Solanke did well to like get Ibu off balance, but we've been punished twice. We got punished for our player being off the pitch after getting treated after getting fouled, and the person who scored should have been off the pitch. And then in the last minute of the game, Kulusevski takes out Jones in the box, and there's no VAR. Like, what's going on here? But you'll get these decisions, man. You get what I mean? Like everyone goes on the surroundings, rest, but this is like me and Cav said offline. You got to take it out of the refs' hands, man. Don't wait for these refs because they don't know what they're doing half the time. You get what I mean? So we all get them. It'll come. Was that?
You think you should have started Trent?
I personally would have started Trent to basically get the thing. But when he came on, he looked all right when he come on.
Yeah, because the way they give you space, and the reason why people say Salah was non-existent yesterday because Trent was played well to him because this space was there. Yeah.
No, definitely. Bradley's different to Trent, isn't it? Bradley's a runner.
Yeah, he bombed forward and
he's a 1-2. He bobbed it, but he's a good player. But it's just one of them games.
What do you mean concede when rubbish Jones plays? Come on, man.
That's a nonsense, man.
It's on trolling all game.
That's what I'm saying. Who does this guy? Who does he support?
I don't know.
On to everybody. He's on to everybody.
Put the name of the team you support in there, man, so we can start trolling you back.
Man.
If you're watching now, give me a like. Hit that subscribe button if you're watching now. But yeah, Ron McCoy, who do you support? We're interested to know this because all our teams seem to be getting it now.
but to be honest, I think the second leg, bro, like those 90 minutes of hard fought Spurs 1-0, bro, it'll be going to 60 seconds at Anfield, bro.
Bro, they're gone. They're getting slapped.
Yeah,
they're getting slapped.
They're pissed off, man. Liverpool pissed off. You can tell from the interview Van Dijk gave after the game. He's like, yeah, should have been sent off, but 90 minutes, they got to come back to Anfield. You could just see it in his eyes. He was fuming on that decision. So it's not going to be nice for them back there. Like I know some of the Spurs fans are being ashamed and saying, I'm like, cool, man. Last time we got beaten, like everyone said, you lost to Spurs. Like last we got beaten by Nottingham Forest. We went on a 24 game unbeaten.
24 games, man.
So that just says it all, man. It's like people are going to think, you dropped off these last two games. Like we got a draw against Man United at home. Didn't play well, got a draw. Don't normally draw against Man United at home anyway, apart from the last few years. So I'll take that. 4 points from them this season. Last year we only took 2 points. So realistically, we're up on that game. So yeah, man, it's okay, man. It's nothing too stressed about.
And you go away to the City ground next as well in the league. And Forest are looking very good.
Yeah, they are. But the thing is, like I said, our away form been pretty good this season, man. We picked up a lot of points away from home, and it's going to be on them, isn't it? They're the home team. They can't do like they did at Anfield, just like park the bus and then
they'll probably try. I'll be honest, they'll try.
No, they will.
But Real G's beats Forest at the Forest ground, at the City ground. Don't worry about that. Real G's do it comfortably, bro. Don't worry about that.
No, I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to the game. It'll be a tight game. I think it'll be a 2-1 win or something like that. It won't be. It'll be a difficult game. And plus, Slots. That's the one game Slot's going to be on it because it's been in his head. Yeah, that's been in his head. Every press conference he mentions Nottingham Forest, man. You know that's burning his man. He's waiting for that game.
Listen, man. I know tonight is FA Cup as well, which I I didn't even know there was FA Cup games going on. Currently,
Sean
Cardiff are beating Sheffield United right now. And the young father and son, they kick off in a minute as well. Ashley Young against his son, Tyler. So,
wow.
Yeah, that'll be
He's
interesting.
the manager. Since Dyche got the sack, who's managing the team tonight?
Seamus
Coleman and Leighton Baines.
Leighton Baines. That's mad. That is mad.
Player coach.
But their owners sack managers for fun though, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
They've
done the 3 this season already. Was it 2 or 3 already for Roma this season already? Is it the same owners as Roma?
Yeah.
I'm sure they own.
They are. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And they're looking at. They're speaking to Moyes again. Apparently.
Yeah.
They want to bring Moisey back.
Though they did. They can have Arteta.
What did I say, Scats, earlier?
Everton legend, man. You're not an Arsenal legend, man. You captained us to an FA Cup, but most of your time was at Everton, bro. You can go back there. You know what I mean?
That'd be a good move, though, Moyes. That'd be a good move. Keep it solid and going into the new stadium, man.
Yeah,
because
that's it.
They need to stay up. They need to stay up.
Yeah, because we might be relegations for 3 seasons now. They keep doing that. They might just bite them. You know what I mean? So,
we might have to grab Howe and Isaac in the summer. You know?
Sorry? Sorry? you can have one of them and it ain't Isak, bro. Trust me.
I'll take Eddie though, because Eddie is the only English manager right now with a good reputation, bro. I think 4 of the 5 sack managers are Englishmen. Right? Russell Martin.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Cooper.
Yeah.
Dyche. Yeah. And the Wolves manager.
Gary O'Neill. Yeah.
That's 4 of the 5, bro.
Wow.
So it's like what?
Last man standing on that. Yeah. Obviously, Potter's coming for West Ham.
So now it's Potter and then oh man, bro, we have more Spanish managers in the English league than Englishmen.
Yeah. Go and check all Liverpool games when rubbish, John. You see Liverpool always.
Liverpool can see most games, anyways. Like
beat Chelsea, beat West Ham. 5-0 against West Ham. Didn't concede in that game. Check the start of check the start of the season when we weren't conceding goals. Ipswich.
Yeah, man says men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Okay.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. That's what I was saying, boy. Oh, that's Joe. Ashley Young and his son both on the bench tonight. So,
oh my god,
do a big interview and stuff with them together, and they don't even start.
Did it? That's a liberty.
I like what the son said though. What's it called? If I nutmeg him in the game, I might not be allowed back in the house.
They're jokes. Man, I just wanna before we get out of here, I just wanna go on to quickly touch on Man City because they've obviously won their last 2 games. The form seems to be coming back. Is anyone for a Man City second half of the season charge?
Charge for top 4. They're not getting no title, bro. They're out. They know they're done. Their dance is done.
Not with that midfield.
Yeah, and if you look at the games that they played, who did they beat? They beat Leicester and West Ham, innit?
Yeah.
Now the West Ham game, especially, West Ham could have got something out of that game. Yeah, because they were running through that midfield like nobody's business, and they created opportunities. They just didn't take them. But obviously, Harden can't go on this barren run forever. So it's like, he's back in the scoring thing. But the positive for them is Savinho. He's now seemed to be settling because he's a baller, man. He is a baller. He just need people forget that a lot of players need time to adapt to Pep's system as well as English football. Because remember, they were talking about Mahrez being a waste of money. After the first season, Mahrez needed to leave. Bernardo Silva took a season to adapt. And the biggest one was Rodri. They were telling people that Rodri was a waste of money. Fans were saying, Rodri's a waste of money. He ain't going to get to the Premier League. So, you know what I mean? It takes time. But he's been thrown in at the deep end because of the injuries and stuff that he's had to, try to perform straight away. But now he seems to be settling. And I think they'll sign, they'll benefit from that. But yeah, I think they'll probably get top 4, but they're nowhere near the title. Nowhere near.
Yeah, I don't see them making up 12 points on Liverpool. They're 12 points behind right now. There's no way.
Nah.
Yeah,
They need a six. They need an athletic six in their midfield. Like their midfield is just tired, man.
Yeah.
Like,
And I don't think any big name player, any big name six, goes to Man City before these charges clear up.
not even that.
That's a good point.
Not even that is Rodri.
Yeah.
Because once Rodri's back, you're going to play second fiddle. So are you going to go there?
He's talking about being back before the end of the season as well. So it's just like,
that's what I'm saying.
Is Phillips still? Is he on loan or did Ipswich buy him?
On loan,
isn't it? Yeah,
on loan.
And that says it all. Not even recorded it, so that just says it all.
Yeah.
And I thought Phillips is a decent player, man, but it's just a wrong move.
100%.
Wrong move.
Big up Specs. He's just jumped in. Listen, we've gone over your team and what happened.
Yeah, I was watching.
Is there anything? Is anything you want to add?
Well, first of all, I want to add, man's been commenting, but I swear, man, shadow banned or something, bro. Every time I comment, it just disappears, bro. You get me? I caught the part about when Scants was saying about, I think he was chatting my name, bruv, about me comparing the Shearer thing and the Henry thing. I was commenting, bruv, but I think man's, I don't know, just disappearing, bruv.
All I'm getting is this one person, the Real McQuay. There's no one.
No,
anyone else commenting.
I think people are commenting, but I commented. I'm watching the whole thing, bro, and it goes up and it disappears. And I'm like, nah, Kaz blocked me, bruv. He blocked me. He does some shadow ban thing from the past, and then you get me, because me and Kab are like bros, innit? We always like have an upstairs. You get me? So it could be that. I don't know, bro, but nah.
Bro, I ain't blocked nothing.
Could be an accident. You get me?
It's a waffle.
It's
going to come out with specs, isn't it? That's why he's banned from saying stuff.
Nah, I got nothing to really add apart from, you get me. Big up to Newcastle. The fact that Arsenal ain't lost at home since last year, April. I think that's a big win. You get me? Got a clean sheet and that. And yeah, man, a lot of you man was silent. Cap was silent. BBK, he spoke, but he was silent. He spoke at first. He was like, "Look at me, bro. I'm watching the watch along. Like, you get me? I'm bruv, after the first goal, I didn't hear from no one again, bro. Missing, you get me? All my Arsenal friends, supporters, missing, bruv. You get me? But nah, brother, man, nothing more to really say apart from long may continue. We're on bang on form. Isak, I've been saying it for the longest. People used to laugh. I'll still say it now. He's the best striker in the world right now, best player in the world right now, best player in the Premier League. No one could tell me nothing on there or anywhere, bro.
Yeah.
And long may continue.
Here he goes again.
You get me? Like,
is he the best striker? Is he the best striker in the world at the minute, though?
Yeah, bro. Because you bring up Eucharist a couple of times to me on the texts and that, and I'm like, remember I was saying it's a Farmers League, and he was like, yeah, Champions League, and bro, come on, man, let's keep it real, bro. He is the best thing right now. Trust me, bro. Isak's just the man, bro. You get me? And I heard BBK ask D-Man earlier, did you know about Isak beforehand? You get me? I did as well. You get what I'm saying? But I never knew he'd be doing this. Like, get me? Still got the clips of Cav. Like, no, what Isak, bro? We got Jesus. You get me? Still got the clips of that.
What?
But I can't waffle.
Listen, see, listen.
No context.
He always bring this up, but with no context,
bro.
Yeah?
I don't need context.
When I said that, this is when we just got Jesus, and Jesus was banging every game.
Oh, that was pre-World Cup, Jesus.
This was this was okay. 2-3 years ago when
I'm a big fan of Jesus. I always have, but come on, bruv. You can see what Isak possesses, the skill set he possesses.
Even them times,
but he never had it then, though. He never had it then.
He didn't have the consistency of goals. He didn't have the consistency.
Have you seen his goals against the big teams in Spain? Oh, bro, I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, but you're looking at the form now, Specs. You're not looking at the form 2 years ago.
No, bro. Even last, bro. Ever since Isak's come, bro, I've been absolutely gassed off him, bro. And I knew it could be this, bro.
His form wasn't there 2 years ago. That's what we're saying. You're talking about the form.
He's always been on form, bro. He's just in a hot fire right now, bro. He's always been on form. When has Isak ever never not been on form? Let's keep it real.
For us, he has.
When he first came,
always been on form.
Yeah, remember he only played. He played. He had 1 in 2. He had a record of 1 in 2 because remember he got injured for quite a bit of the time. He had a one. He scored 10 in 20 games. Yeah, when
he's fit, he's on form. You get me? That debut at your gaff. You get me? We should have
he bodied them Monday. You know,
come on,
he
bro.
Bodied them.
Listen, his last season for Sociedad had six goals in 32 games.
I thought it was 17 in 2021.
That was 17.
No, the last season he didn't. Well, yeah, one of the seasons he had quite a barren one still. He did.
Yeah, ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna check shit before Scans gets on to me. You get me? But but quickly though, BBK and Cav, do you think Arsenal missed a trick there with Isak? Because you was heavily linked, and people keep reminding me about that time. I think Cav did as well. Apparently, there was pictures of him in London. I'm not sure if that was.
They were chasing his car. The fans were chasing his car.
I ain't seen it though. I heard about that, but some other Arsenal fan told me that the other day. Is it? Do you think
he was there checking his brethren?
Oh, scene.
Yeah.
You missed a trick with him and Bruno?
Yeah, we did though, especially since he played with Odegaard at Sociedad, bro. Like they know each other. You know what I mean? So I'm like,
I think it's a status thing where I've said it before. I think so-called big clubs sometimes it's risky. You know, like they're under pressure to get the proper things, you get me, like the nows, not let's see how it works. Because let's not get it twisted, bro. Even though I was gassing Isak, 63 mil, I was a bit like, boy, this is a risk, you get me. But lots of Arsenals and the so-called big teams, they want the nows, innit? You get what I'm saying? So maybe it could be that. I don't know what you guys think, but definitely missed a trick there, man.
Yeah. I just don't even know if Arteta was interested in buying a striker. Full stop. Come on, in the last 5 years. In the last 5 years, he hasn't bought a number 9. Jesus ain't number 9. Havertz ain't. Is that
all on Arteta though? Because I keep hearing this narrative, which is obviously makes sense. He's the coach, innit? But do you think it could be behind the scenes where they're not?
Nah.
You don't think so? You don't think the behind the scenes are saying, nah, bro?
It's Arteta. He doesn't like Mavericks. Me and Cav have been saying this. He likes to control everything. You see him on the sideline. He doesn't like Mavericks. He wants everything under control. He wants his system and everyone.
Aubameyang said the same thing in his interview. Said the same thing.
Don't want Mavericks. He can't deal with them.
Yeah, he can't.
Aubameyang said he likes players he can control. That's what Aubameyang said.
Raw.
But what's the Isak? Isak's not exactly like, eccentric or on the loose cannon and that. Isak's humble, man.
No, it's not. No, it's not even about being a loose cannon. It's like players go out and play in it. Like skillful players go out and play. They attack their player. If they lose it, they'll still carry on doing it. Where if you did that for Arsenal, he'd be barracking him. It's like, what are you doing? Like, nah, don't do that. You get what I mean? Like
cutting in deep and all that.
Yeah, it's just robotic.
He's everywhere, bro.
Yeah, it's just robotic.
From the pep circle, isn't it?
Exactly. Isak, you can't system. Obviously, everyone's got a system in it. Right? Isak, you can see they don't really system him. It's not like a free roll, but it's more like you can see him on the left. You see him cutting deep, like halfway line. It irritates me at times, but
playing free. He's playing
free.
Yeah.
What's like a free roll?
I think there's structure too. I think Eddie Howe has allowed him to do it, but he's told him when to drop deep because the defenders don't know when to come and press. That's what you're doing against Arsenal. They didn't know what to do when.
Do you like it dropping deep though? Sometimes I get a bit like obviously
I do. Because
don't
get me wrong. Early in the season, he was losing the ball hard all the time. I remember against Chelsea when I was there, he lost the ball in possession and Chelsea scored. But when he's on it, like the dropping deep and the spraying the balls wide and the link up play, man,
that's improved. He's improved on that, bro. His balls as well, like cutting it deep is mad. Him and Murphy,
the link up,
the link ups. It's telepathy, bro. And then you got Gordon on the left, and obviously you got the midfield.
But he tends to drop deep, so he can, even if he's not linking up, he tends to drop deep so he can turn and actually run at the defenders. Yeah. But obviously sometimes he's on the shoulder, but he likes to drop deep so he can turn and then
the left or the
that's
right.
What he's doing. You know what I mean?
And draw him as well, draw him in so he can spin in behind as well.
And also to allow other players to get behind, because what he was doing was dropping deep, and Willock was trying to do the run in behind. Yeah. And he sometimes was creating space, sometimes to receive the ball, but it was working, man. It's
he's done his thing. He's done his thing. Sorry, quickly before you carry on, Cav. Scans.
Yeah.
Because I posted it on the phone to you earlier, bro. It kind of rattled me the other day. And because I hear other people saying what I believe, I'm like, no, I'm going to get onto Scans again. But I know you're not going to agree anyway. So when I said we've got the best midfield three right now, in the Prem, a lot of people have said that. I know your setup's a bit different, but you still got the three. You get me? Like you got the 2-man there, you got the man there, whatever. And then you said to me, but we're top of the league though. So how can it be? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, do you still disagree that right now this is the best three, bruv? That most people have agreed with.
I still don't agree. I can say me and D-Man said it. We got the R2 would say the best midfield in the league. R2 midfields. And that's a fact.
But okay, I think we got the best three in the midfield right now, bro.
You think, and I think Liverpool have.
Regardless where you should come top of the league, bro.
Use the same way you think Isak's the best striker in the world.
No, I don't think he is. No, I don't think it's a fact.
Everyone's got an option, but it's a fact.
So who's the best striker in the world then?
It's a fact that we're top of the league, and it's a fact that we're top of the Champions League with that midfield. Yes or no?
I said the Prem, by the way. I ain't worried about the Champions League, yeah?
All right, then.
The only thing I'd say is...
But you see, what I don't understand, what I don't get about that, bro. But when you say that, yeah, I hate that narrative, bro. We're on top of the league, yeah, because...
What do you mean narrative? Like your midfield is...
Hear me out. Imagine, let's say...
engine. Your midfield's engine or not, yeah?
Right, imagine Isak was doing what he's doing now in the Ipswich team. Am I not going to say to me, no, he's not the best striker in the Prem right now because Ipswich are not on top of the league? Or, come on, bro.
On current form,
you know what I'm saying?
You would say that.
Just the midfield. I'm not saying the whole team, you know. Just saying just the midfield. Actually, fuck it. I think our team's better than your team right now, anyway.
Whoa.
Your form soon drop off, bro. I'll keep it real, bro. You'll see it, bro.
So will your form. So will your form drop off. The difference between me and you, I won't call it for a manager to get sacked. I won't be calling for my player to be sold. That's the difference between me and you.
What I will say though,
I didn't do that,
defense, is that when we played you, our midfield got the better of yours.
Man, it's better than the midfield, man. Come on, what? McAllister and who? What? Jones and them, man. I rate Jones, but come on. And
Gravenberch, it's a good midfield. What I'm saying is, when it was head to head, we got the better of them. Maybe because we're at home in it, but we got the better of them.
Regardless,
exactly.
On that occasion. But I do think they got a very good midfield.
Now, as a neutral,
I'm not taking any of Liverpool's midfield over them three.
Obviously, you ain't gonna pick your team in it, but as a neutral, I think the Newcastle midfield is I won't say better. Sometimes the word is tricky, but it's so balanced.
It's better. Yeah, it's better.
It's not better. I would say you've got a more athletic midfield, and then you've got a fucking midfield. He doesn't get points.
Allow the fuck talk,
bro. I'm not taking any of your midfields over ours, bro. I think other people agree, bro.
I don't take any of yours.
Of course you are, bro. Now you're being disingenuous, bro.
How am I being disingenuous?
And you know you are. You're being biased now, bro.
You're calling me biased. Cam, you hearing this? You hearing this? D-man, you hearing this? You hearing this?
Most people agree with what I'm saying, bro.
Huh? You calling me biased? The man taking 0, but
please.
I stand by that, bro. I've been getting abused about that, bro.
Calling me biased,
channel. I've been getting abused about that, but I stand with it.
You gotta cheat to call me biased.
Well, you are being biased, though. Come on, bro. Like,
how am I being biased?
Bro, any of our midfield walks into your midfield, bro, and takes their places, bro.
No, Tonali does. And Bruno.
All of them, bro. What do you mean, bro? All of them.
Joelinton doesn't walk into the midfield, but I wouldn't take any of the players over Joelinton, but he doesn't walk into that midfield. He don't.
Anyway, I let Cav move on still. I just
he loves to try and come out of these things, man. But like I said, I don't cry when we lose and say get rid of certain players.
Boy, I never said that ever, bro. I don't know who said that, boy.
I'll leave it there.
I don't know who said that because it can't be
I'll leave it there.
The same way man about telling me I said Eddie Howe out trying to rattle me in that.
I'll leave it there.
No, that was me.
Leave it there, boy.
Yeah, that is funny. Listen, CW, man, what can we? I mean, on paper, you look at Odegaard, Rice, Partey. You'd think we'd have an argument in this, right? So
here's the thing. Yesterday, here's the previous though. Since we signed Declan Rice, yesterday was the first game they lost as a 3-0.
Yeah.
Yesterday was
the best free trip. We had a man missing as well.
So it's not. Our midfield is not shit. Like that's not our weakness.
No, it's not.
No, they're not shit. That's weak. Odegaard's weak, bruv. He's a weak recruit, bruv. Yeah. Rice ain't got no agility, bruv.
Weak. Last year he was up there with the best in the world. You know what I mean? So it's like
Rice is weak. He's like push him. He's like get out of the way, you idiot. Push Odegaard. You get me?
He's a finesse player.
Rice can't talk to Tonali. Rice can't talk to Tonali though.
Rice is either, man. Come on now. You know what it is now.
Talk to him.
100 mil.
There's like they sit at the same table now. Let's not act like one sit at one table and another.
Rice ain't got none on Tonali. Let's not do this.
Last season, the only midfielder in the Prem who could chat to Declan was Rodri. We weren't even talking about
Bruno could. What are you talking about? Bruno.
It was Rice and Rodri. Like Bruno was the next team.
No. Let's get clear. Rodri was clear. Rodri was
That's what I'm saying. The only midfielder last
Rice
year.
was with the rest of them. Rice was with the rest of them. Rice was with the rest of them. Don't worry about that. Yeah. And now he's below Caicedo. He's below Canali, Bruno, Gravenberch. Yeah. Jones. Yeah. He's below all of them. Yeah. Rice is now down. Yeah. Rice is slipped down the
this season. Yeah. This season, I agree.
Yeah.
This season, I agree, and that's the Arteta tax because all the players are regressing. Players who we know are good are playing way below their levels. Trossard way below his levels because the man is not enjoying playing football.
Shout out Waffle TV, man. Big up.
Yeah, I think he's just got the handbrake on, man. Like, and just buying unnecessary players, man. It just makes no sense. Like, me and Cav were chatting offline, like saying, like, I was asking him, does he think Miles Lewis-Skelly should be playing in midfield? Because that's his natural position. You've bought left backs, so why have you turned this kid into a left back?
Yeah,
I think he can play with. I think he should be playing the left 8. Me personally, man, he's shown it. He's got the strength. He's got the control. He's got the composure. Bro. Yeah, he is. Why is he not playing?
Been chatting about him from time, bro. He's cold, and he's put a bit of muscle as well from the last
season. He was talking about it, man. Like, he should be playing the left 8, man. Like, I don't get it. You got Calafiori. You bought him. Like,
I think he's better than Calafiori, and I think he's better than Marino playing in the 8. I think those two signings were pointless signings. Calafiori and Marino was pointless signings for me.
And that
Marino
was
maybe
signings to bridge the gap, because the Raheem Sterling deadline there was a panic buy. So this club was okay with signing Calafiori and Marino to challenge Man City after we just came 2 points short. This is where I get lost. It doesn't make sense to me. Like, does Arsenal think the rest of the clubs are just gonna lay down and watch us go? Like, Liverpool is like, hold my beer. Like, these men were in a title race last year, and people forget where did Steve Bruce have Newcastle when Eddie Howe took over? Like 18th,
19th.
Yeah,
and you finished 4th. That year.
Not the first season.
No, the first season.
It's like mid-table, isn't it? Like 9th or something.
Yeah.
Right. So we have all this evidence of teams surging and trending in the right direction, and we have become stagnant.
Yeah,
and I think people are a bit harsh on Arteta, though, man. Like, people think I'm
so no team in Premier League history has ever finished second 3 years in a row, ever. It's never happened. We finished second, and
you know what? Those I don't understand. People think I glaze Arsenal. I see all the comments all the time. You get me? They think I'm a low key Arsenal fan.
Yeah, what
they don't say nothing, Kev. What I'm saying is, I don't know, man. I think you're overdoing it, brother. Here we go. Big up Waffle TV. But anyway, what I'm saying is, I think the Arteta team, they say he's a mini Brendan Rodgers, whatever, bro. I know it sounds mad, you're not getting impatient and you're Arsenal. I genuinely believe, bro, and it sounds mad, bro. The right backing, the right technical director, whatever. Can't you let man wait 1 more, 2 more years, bro? Because you're not actually regressing.
He's had the backing,
but you're not regressing.
5 years and 700 mil later.
But football's a thick, bro. Trust me, bro. I can just see it right now. You know, you're gonna keep on this toxicness. Not you, lot, personally. The toxicness. Like, if you lose against Man United this weekend, Jesus, man. You get what I'm saying? Like, the toxicness is gonna probably get him sacked, and it's not always greener on the other side, bro.
No, but he's been. But Specs, he's been.
But what's next then? But what's next? Then who? Like,
no, but he's been.
You could do better.
You can't.
But you know what makes it worse? Do you know what makes it worse? That slot.
I don't know who could do better, bro.
If Liverpool come and win that league in his first season, stop winning his first season, all hell's gonna break loose. All hell will break loose. Yeah, because there's no excuse. This was the season that if Man City had done it again, fair play in it.
Exactly.
This was the season where they're faltering. This was the season to take advantage of it, and he's flopped it. Well, today he's looking like he's gonna flop it. It's not over.
Him and the board flopped it, or is it all on Arteta, bro?
No, it's not all on Arteta.
No, it's him. It's him.
He falls on the sword.
That's why Edu left. That's why Edu left, because Arteta's
think so, bro?
He's basically controlling everything. From what I've heard, what's his name? Edu didn't want Moreno. He's saying he's too old to pay 30 million for a 28, 29-year-old. He wanted to pay 30 million for a backup goalkeeper. Edu said, why? How many? That's like your ninth goalkeeper. Like, he wants all control. It's like you're crying out for a winger, a striker, and you've gone and bought another left back and
Nah,
another
way
8.
too many. Yeah, it's well, maybe the board need to, override them and say, look, we're going to bring in a sporting director. You get me? Like
No, but they're not
bit like a Mitchell
overriding
thing.
him. No, but that's what I'm saying. Look at the sporting director.
But can they override him though? Can it
No,
change?
but what I'm saying is, look at the sporting directors they're looking to bring in now. Riziki, people like he knows, so he control. Like, if you're going to bring in a sport that, like, look, all right, I'll give you the thing. Like, so for Liverpool, right? Liverpool had Edwards, right? Everybody knows how good he done, but after a while, Klopp got fed up of him, so that's why he left, didn't it? He left. Klopp took all control, got his signings, blah blah blah. Now they brought back Edwards because Klopp left, so they're going back to what they know. So you got a director who says, right, we're going for this player because of X, Y, Z, and you've got people in and around him to say, yeah, well, I think that will work. Where Arteta is going now is that Edu's gone in it.
So
Edu can see that he's getting too powerful. He's saying, look, I don't agree with this, but he's saying, well, no, I'm the man. I want this player. So Edu's like, all right, fine, I'm going before it goes to shit. So he needs someone who can come in and say, nah, that doesn't run. Like, that player's not going to work for us. We need this player. But he's just trying to control everything.
Well, they better bring back David Dean then, innit? Fucking hell, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Go back, boy. Like, good old days, David Dean days.
But
you get me?
who's the number two? Who's the number two who's gone, Cav? Arteta's number two.
One?
The one, the old guy. He was with him. Was he with him last season?
Yeah, I forgot his name, but I know who you're talking about.
Well, someone left.
He was. What's it called? He would question Arteta.
AirPod Albert. Was it AirPod Albert? What's that guy?
I can't remember his name.
It was. He was
He's gone now, isn't it? Like, he used to like stand up and say, "Oh, Arteta, blah blah blah." Now he's got a bunch of yes men around him, isn't it?
Oh, so everyone's just leaving. Okay.
Yeah, my problem with Arteta is, like, bro, if you want all that, you have to have the silverware to back it up. You haven't won yet. Pep can do that. Klopp can do that. You don't sit at that table yet, bro. You have to win. You're still living off the FA Cup from 5 years ago, but yet we've been put out the FA Cup. Bro, we got put out the FA Cup to Southampton one year, bro. It's not like we're getting knocked out by the big dogs every time. You know what I mean? We got knocked out the EFL last year to West Ham, bro. Then they went to Liverpool and picked up 5 the next week. You know what I mean? So it's not like we're getting rolled over by the big dogs all the time. So
you're Arteta out. So right now you're Arteta out then.
I'm Arteta doubt.
Yeah, trust me. The thing with him as well, it's like he makes the certain comments he makes, like when they said to him about one trophy, he's like, well, no, I've won 3 because I've won 2 community shields.
Like, he's a rude boy for that. I love that though.
And then the other day, fair enough, they asked him about the ball, but the way he elaborated on
but that was a deflective tactic, innit? Like, he
entertained it.
But it made it worse than
we did. You know what I'm saying? Like, you man kicked in a different ball than we did. He's like had his own ball that we was putting in the net.
They scored 11 goals of that with that in the last 3 rounds. So the ball can't be that bad. And
$2,000 with it.
Next season, the night Cuba Ball's taken over from the night ball, ain't they? So you've got to get used to it from next season, don't you?
Yeah, exactly. It's ridiculous.
Hey, what was I think he alluded to Partey or something. Who's he alluded to? I forget. Oh, okay. Say nothing, bro. Who did Arteta play at right back, Cav?
Yeah, Timber.
Who did he?
Yeah,
Timber against you lot.
No, I think Waffles alluding to. I feel if you play midfield sometimes at right back, I don't know what he's saying, but he's saying.
He put Partey right back the other game, didn't he? The game before, didn't he? Put Partey right back.
Against Brighton.
The game Timber gets suspended for because he got picked up yellow cards for time wasting. Because we waste too much time on throwings, bro. Because this is instruction from the manager to control and slow the game down, bro. We were wasting time against Brighton in the 26th minute in the first half, bro. We're like, what are we doing?
But he's got the cheek to hold up against us. Man
was looking at his watch. Man was like, I'm like, bro, what are you looking at, bro? Like, we didn't. Bro, you gotta.
He's lost his head, bro. He's lost his head. He's lost his head, and all these are signs of a manager who's feeling the pressure, because even the Egals of the world are starting to question his judgment. Because if Isak went for 63 million and is on 120, you paid 65 for Havertz and he's on 280.
think it's on 100 and something £1,000 more, something crazy like that. Anyway.
Yeah,
and he would die by Havertz as well. You know, that's his guy. That's his guy.
He's gonna die on that sword, bro. And you watched that game yesterday. You tell me who is the striker that you would have in a World 11 right now, bro. You got one that's the ball is hitting him in the box, and you got the one who's making two of the best center backs in the world look nervous. We have to see this man twice again. We have 180 minutes more of this guy. We have to see him in March, and they come to the Emirates in the return fixture in the Premier League, bro.
Exactly.
So you thought that was an audition?
Well, James was an audition. You get me? But yeah, that was like written. That's going to happen, innit? Isaac, Emirates, all the Arsenal fans that are obviously
and do the celebration in front of their fans. Wow,
madness. I love when he does that. When he does that, each time he scores,
he's like, "You're this waste, man. Who this waste, man."
He just better stay fit. That's what I'm saying. Isaac just better stay fit, because if Isaac goes down next week,
why would you put that in there? Why would you put that in there?
Nasty, bro.
I don't know, because someone below me put that in the air for Saka, and then the next game it happened. This guy here said, "Yeah, Saka. I hope Saka gets injured." But the next game, Saka got injured. All because of Specs, you know.
That was weird. I don't know, that was weird, bro. I said what I said. But I said exactly what I said.
I'm wishing
the
best.
Next game, he's been missing ever since, bruv. So my bad, but now Isaac need to keep him fit, need to keep him well. So we rest him on the weekend anyway.
What's worth for saying? It's not popular. I understand, but Arteta got to go.
Well, he don't think Isaac would come to Arsenal. Is that what he's saying?
I don't think so.
I don't think he would. Not with Arteta there.
Not now, bro.
Why would he?
He's bigger than that now, bro.
At the moment, we're both in the mix of Champions League football at the moment, right? And if we get Champions League, he stays with us. But if he doesn't, he's got to pick of the bunch. There's going to be so many clubs, big boy clubs, that's going to come in for him. Why would he go to a team?
Obviously a bigger club. Obviously, you know that
they're bigger than us, but they're still not winning.
And guaranteed Champions League probably as it stands, guaranteed every year. Next year might be different. If they don't fix up, they might be struggling to get to that top 5 because everyone's starting to improve as well. You get me, and it's always chopping and changing. So
he wants to win things.
I mean, the only reason why I said he might come to us is because the fact that, you know, he's Henry was his favorite player, and he gets to link up again with obviously Marino and Odegaard, who he was teammates with at Sociedad.
Yeah, there's a
number. And
Arsenal gonna pay for him though. Arsenal gonna really fork that out, bro.
They can't afford 150 million.
Can't afford. I don't think they even fork out.
I don't think he would go for 150 though. I think it'd be less. I think
probably, but I don't think even 120, bro. I don't think Arsenal can do it.
Is it 2 years in the summer or 3 years still?
2028.
2028. Still got 3 years. Bro.
Yeah, 2028. So my thing is, unless Arsenal going to say 100 million cash straight up, he's not
paying installments.
We're not doing installments thing. We're not having an installment thing. We're not doing that.
Not 100 mil, even straight up cash though, D.
100 mil. I think Liverpool might go in for him in the summer.
120. I think same here, bro. Same here. I think low key Liverpool has been quiet and
he will cook at Liverpool. He will cook.
I think Liverpool swap cash plus swap deal. I can see Liverpool doing.
Yeah, like Eman said, he has the pick of the bunch. He could even go to Barcelona though, because Lewandowski is 29 years old.
So Barcelona will find that money somehow. They'll find that.
They will. Yeah, that's true. They will sell
Monday. Yeah, they're crooks, bro.
They'll do a Chelsea, sell a hotel or something.
They come and get almost to play, bro.
Chelsea
Specs and D, man. Yeah, if Liverpool was to offer money plus one of their centre forwards, Jota or Nunes,
no,
are you taking any of them guys?
Jota's injury prone.
What's the money first, though? What's the money first before you say?
I don't care.
80.
Oh, sick.
70 million plus. 70 million plus a player, maybe Gomez. They might throw Gomez in like they did last year.
Because how can improve players?
Give us
Nunes and 80 mil, bro. I'll take Nunes and 80 mil.
Nunes is garbage.
No, but how can get the best out of players, bro?
We ain't got time for that. No. We ain't got time for that. Yeah. I take Gakpo plus about 90 million.
Yeah, get Gakpo.
You better give us cash. You better get Gakpo. Or give us Salah.
I think Nunes is it, bro. He just got a bang.
No,
got everything, bro.
Nunes just runs around like a headless chicken and shouts. Yeah, that's all he does.
And shouts.
That's low. He can't hit a barn door. He cannot hit a barn door, bro. Main man.
What for wouldn't even roll out City?
Nah, City won't go for him.
No.
Not unless Haaland's going somewhere.
Yeah.
Well,
Chelsea coming from though.
Yeah,
Chelsea
coming for him.
I can see him at City playing in the 4-4-2, bro. I can see it.
Nah,
just having two.
Because he can play, right? He can play off another striker.
They can play together, bro.
He was scoring a bag of goals for Chelsea.
Yeah.
And I think if they could have had Champions League, they'll offer them anything because they were interested last summer.
They went for him in the summer, didn't they?
Yeah. So
everyone's bloody interested in him. It's all I hear every day now. It's mad, boy. It's mad, bro. You get me?
Said, man, we missed the trick on that one.
I don't think you did, man. At that time, if you're weighing it up, who you're going to go for, Jesus or Isaac? You're going to go for someone who's proven in the Premier League. Yeah, exactly. I don't think it's a trick miss because he, like you said, he wasn't proven in the Premier League. So I think most teams would have gone for Jesus at that time. To be honest with you.
Yeah, if you're being serious, probably. Yeah.
How many goals did Jesus score in his first season for Arsenal? Must be quite a few.
11.
11 league goals.
Yeah, 11. But he had like 2 months out with injury and stuff. But
that's one more than Isak. So at that time, you probably thought, okay, fair enough. But
yeah, Jesus was pre November 2022 World Cup. Jesus was cooking. Can't lie, he was cooking.
Yes.
Nah, he was up for
the injury.
Yeah,
is the injury
for the knee surgery. He was cooking. Can't lie.
But on Brazil duty, yeah.
Yeah, you got hurt on Brazil duty, and the rest was just downhill from there, bro. Hasn't.
No. Yeah, exactly. It's time. It's the best time for him to go. He's had his little purple patch. You know, still 27 years old. No, I'm serious because we need to.
For real? Yeah.
I don't want any more of these. I want stars now, man. I don't want any one of these guys that are just half in, half out. Because that's what he is. Jesus is half in, half out. You know, I don't want none of these. I don't want no more rejects. It's time now. It's time. Like we was meant to move it. They said 2006. We are moving into the Emirates to compete with Barcelona, Bayern Munich, Real Madrid. And we haven't done it.
We're miles off it.
Miles. So now
miles off it, bro.
It's time. But before we head out, anyone else got anything else they wanna say before we head out?
Just a quick thing to D-Man and Spets. Is it still true about the keeper going, or is that might be quashed?
We're not sure yet, man. Apparently they're trying to offer him a contract right now and all this madness. And
he's verbally agreed to join. Yeah, but he's verbally agreed to join the Saudi club. But
now it's changed. Sorry, D. You know, I don't know if you caught this, D. Yeah, now it's changed. It kind of rattled me. Went from like, it could be 8 mil, 10 mil. Now it's like, if he agrees, he's going for nothing, bro.
What?
Yeah, bro, go check it out, bro. Nothing, bro. After this, go read up the update news. It's going around, bro. Go for nothing, bro.
That's ridiculous. You might as well just keep him.
No, we're trying to offer him. Now they're scattering, thinking, oh shit.
Yeah.
And you know what? Set them right, anyway, bro. Because from the day Pope signed, my energy's been the same as it was then, bro.
They disrespected him, innit?
I said, bro, yes, they did. I said, like, get me, bro. And then people like laughed at me over time. I said, all right, you stay there. Every week I'm consistent saying about the Pope, bro. It's mad. Some people like allow it or they ignore me and they can't hear me. Nah, I just let everyone do the speaking for me. You see the comments now?
Yeah. No one want him back.
Football's a nasty game, you know. Fans are like, no, we don't want Pope. Like, no one chatting about Pope, you know, bro.
Yeah.
It's mad, bro. I've been calling it, bro. You get me? Like, man, I don't see what I see, bro. It's madness, bro. And since then, now look, not saying Pope Dubs has much to do, but when he has, he's there.
He's been solid, man. Distribution, bro.
Calm.
What?
I'm not saying he's the greatest, you know, bro. I'm not saying Dubs is the greatest, bro.
No,
but
he brings that level
him more in goal than my man.
Yeah, agreed.
You chose the Bafka more than Pope, yeah?
Yes. Pope, since his injury,
have you seen Pope?
Not been the same.
Pope was in goalkeeper of the season conversations the first year.
And he fell off. He's fallen off now, man. He's fallen off.
Before he was about shot stopping. When that started getting funny now, what's he got left? You get what I'm saying? Nah, man, they have to go. And I think he's got injury that won't ever get better, you know. I think he's just
not. And he's scared to dive on that side. He's scared to dive down on that side.
What?
Listen.
So Specs, would you take the 80 million and kill her?
If Dubs is Dubs is
You would take Keller.
I can upset straight away.
I'd rather just go for Trafford, man, and call it a day, man.
Because if you need a goalie, like Kelleher's the number one, bro. He's just
Kelleher's better than Trafford.
He is, but Isak is priceless.
At the moment in time, proven wise, yeah. So
I said Isak's priceless, bro. But my question is with Isak now, do you think if he stays fit that he outscores Mo Salah in the Premier League this season?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Every time Isak scores, Salah just gets it's mad. It gets them pens as well. I think he'll just be behind. I think he'll just be behind, bro. I think he'll just be behind.
He'll be close though. He'll run him close.
Oh yeah,
he'll run him close. He'll definitely run him close.
But what it is, right? I think like Newcastle will score 2 goals and be like, okay, game over, and lock up shop. Liverpool keep going.
I think away from home at the moment we've been doing that because remember we played 3.
You man went 2-0 up and just like whatever.
You know why as well? Because we played 3 away games in a row.
That's true. That's true.
I think that's a big factor to part of that as well as keeping the fatigue low. Like, get me, you learn from that season when I was naive. I hold my hands up thinking, yeah, bro, we're cool. What Champions League? We could do that. Don't worry, our squad is cool, man. Bro, Scant more than me, get me. That's how I know. I don't know about Champions League football them times, you get me. But yeah, man, that was because of the 3 away games in a row, innit? And I think that's a big factor why Eddie's masterclass. That was madness. 5-5-0. I was confused. My watch along. I was like,
hey, that's a bad boy formation. That's Joe.
That's some next thing, though. That's a piss off the opposition thing.
Double deck of bus settings.
Man said, thou shalt not pass. You get me? Listen,
it's taking a piss, taking off all your frontmen saying, yeah, game done.
Man.
You watch if we get to that final against the Liverpool, we go 1-0 up. Yeah, he's gonna do that from like 35 minutes in, bro. He's just gonna.
I think that's hard against Liverpool. Bro,
I don't think you do that. Liverpool.
We handled that for a whole 70-something minutes, bro. Against Liverpool, I don't know, man. In a cup final,
I'm not saying it will work, but we will go defensive, bro.
If it was 2-0, maybe. I'm up for that, but 1-0, it's like, nah, man, you got to keep going at it. Probably another bloody 3-3, 4-3 or something weird.
They're slapping us.
Both teams get free.
They'll slap us in the final. They will.
Can you imagine? Probably. Yeah, it's sad. I don't want to say no more, man. But
yeah. Cool, guys. Well, listen, thanks for joining today, man. It was a nice chat, nice little panel. Listen, got some FA Cup games.
The likes as well, man.
For this week's, if you're in the stream, like, subscribe, and listen, we'll try and be back. Especially, definitely after that second leg. Anyway, we'll be back. But we'll be back before then.
And one more sub, man. The road. Sorry, to cut you off, bro, but I gotta put it out there. One more sub, the road to 450. You get me, bro? Like it's going up and up. You get me? So hit them subs as well, man. Sorry to cut you off, bro,
man.
Put it out
that's cool. Bless for that.
Yeah.
Bless for that.
Just subscribe to D-Man channel as well. Big up.
Everyone's channel.
Subscribe to Night is Mad. Subscribe to BBK Sports, Scants TV, Geordie Good TV.
Definitely check out D-Man. Forget my thing, bruv. Definitely check out D-Man's thing because them man are doing their thing as well. You, Jefferson, and
AC.
Yeah, you get me, bruv. And obviously BBK, bruv. Check his thing out. BBK. I beg you, give me some of the guys that come on your panel, bro. I beg you, bro, because bro, I don't know where you're from, bro. I don't know where you're from. I think you're from Jamaica. You're from where I'm from, yeah?
Yeah, man.
I thought so. Like, I didn't know. I thought it was American. I started clocking the guys who got your panel.
Okay.
Yeah. And some city, Spanish Town.
Oh, Spanish Town. I'm from Clarendon, yeah. Rock River. But what I'm saying quickly, sorry, Kev. I see the panels, bruv, and I started clocking it from the Caribbean. I'm thinking, I don't know where they're from. Some Bayesian, Trini, I don't know, bro. But your panel is wild, bro. I beg you, send them, man. Oh, bro, please, bro.
Yeah, I got you. No worries.
Send me the Bayesians.
See what? See this comment here. Yeah. I was waiting for someone to say it.
What's that? Oh, see, you said that. Oh, bro, that's
the same.
Specs will tell you, bro. I told Specs about my Rex stories, bro.
Yeah, man. That's his twin, bro.
At least twice a week, I get that. At least twice a week.
It's undeniable, bro. Like even chatting to you now, I can see it. You can't escape it, bro.
Like I don't see it personally. I don't see it.
You can't see it.
Twins.
Dead stamp, bro.
Twins,
stamp, bro.
I have people stopping in the street trying to take pictures with me and all sorts. It's mad.
Listen, man, that could get you into some places, you know.
Yeah,
It could get me into trouble. It could get me into trouble as well. Don't worry about that, bro.
If you was one of them brothers there, that's always in a madness. Then yeah, that's long.
Hey,
You
listen,
get
it's
me?
long.
Big up to Rich, my brother. Yeah, man. That's man.
Yeah, man. We got like Waffles here, must have lyrics.
It ain't that kind of party, bro. It's not that kind of party.
It's
Bro.
a Bars D, man. Freestyle at Newcastle. Quick one, you get me? Give me a 2-bar, man.
Tuesday, people must be confused because Rich is an Arsenal fan.
When are you on? When are you next on Never a Foul?
I'll possibly on today. Listen, I can't remember. Probably weekend, bro.
Yeah, okay.
Probably,
sure.
but it depends, bro. Like, it's not always guaranteed to be. Yeah, probably in it.
No, okay.
Probably weekend still Saturday.
Yeah, but you can't be letting that Forest fan press you, man. You can't. You gotta.
Hey, he's on stuff, you know. That Forest fan is on
bully,
stuff.
you know.
You gotta understand, my brothers. Like anyway, Scants knows anyway. You get me? Big up my brother, Wolfie. You get me, bro? Sometimes man ain't got the energy for it, bro. You get what I'm saying? It's too much, bro. Man, a big man. You get me? Sometimes I'm up for the madness and the car crash thing. Sometimes I'm not. You get me? Man can't be out. Eat that thing. Get me? Come on, bro. But I hate you still. And recently he's been backing me. We're like friends now. I got bare Forest fans subscribing to me in the last 24 hours, bro. Bare Forest fans because I had a little video about them, and I'm all friends now. You get me? So it's all love, innit?
For now. All right, man.
Big up.
Well, listen, guys, big up. See for joining the show today, everyone. Like I said, go and subscribe to 90s Mags, D-Man's channel, BBK Sports, CW's channel, Scats TV, Scats channel, Geordie Jed TV. Go and subscribe to everyone. If you like this video, give me a like, a little subscribe. Big up to everyone, man. We'll be back soon, man.
Peace.
All right, big up.